Hello everybody, this is Pete from PA Labs, and I've got an exciting new update for the Wargame Studio. I have virtually finished combat. It's not completely finished. There's still a few tweaks to work out. I'll show you those as we go. It's on the repainting of the units. I think I'm carrying possibly some negative values instead of rounding back up to 0. I mean, it's like no big deal to fix, but the big stuff on that has been pretty impressive. I mean, I've rewritten and I finally got it pretty doggone solid. And let's see, there's the host. Here we go. Let's bring up the player. Excuse me. Join the game. I've also got the work in structurally encoding for counting points and tracking the points in the game. I've got the screen developed, but no data from the object up into the screen yet. So let me put that over here out of the way. So let's see. Let's go ahead and maximize it. It's a little bit smaller than my screen. So yeah, the info pages are updated now. You get a big zoom picture of the units, so you can see the different tanks and the infantry images and whatnot for Germany and all of that kind of stuff. It works the way pretty much all the previous videos have shown. We come down here and select a target. Notice the halo around the destination. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and commit the attack, and then I will bring the... Whoops, I didn't grab it. There we go. Here's the French. So on... What is that? Oh, I think that's something on the background. Yes. Okay, let's do it this way. I don't know. I don't know what this is. Oh. That looks... Oh, that's the... Oh, you didn't pop out. There we go. That's what's going on. Okay. That was weird. That's a first. Okay, so on the Allied side, now we can come in here and scramble the units from the airfield to meet the challenge. And then also we can select the anti-aircraft, since he's in the 1 hex perimeter of the attack, so he can fire in on the units. So we're going to have 2 fighter units and 2 anti-aircraft guns, or anti-aircraft guns, a second anti-aircraft battery joining in the fight. Let's see. I want to select you. So this is Germany. They start out by selecting the what their initial attack is going to be, and then commit. Now, you have the airfield down here as well. The 100 is the hit points to actually kill the airfield and make it unusable. So they don't actually go away. Here, let's jump over. I finalized that. So this is the French screen. And we can throw in their defense and commit that. Jump back over here. Okay, so the attacker has killed 13 and 9. So they've been extracted from the various units. So their movement has gone to 0. They're done for their turn. They can't fly any more missions. So this is Germany's screen. So let's bring in the heavy bombers and try to take out the airfield. At which time the French are going to bring in, jump over to the French. They're going to bring in their anti-aircraft. Come on, there we go. And then they can commit that. And so the attacker's gotten 32 hits and the defender got 6. So combat's over. Everybody's back to their main screens. So let's see. This is Germany. Let's come down here as the French. We can get that out of the way. And let's go see here. I didn't take the hit points out on the French side. Okay, so that's another bug to get fixed. But overall, the game itself is coming along very nicely. Combat's pretty solid. It's got a few, still a couple little minor things to pick up and handle. The numbers of the dead, a hit is basically a killed unit. So so we scored 32 hits on the airfield, which is good. And I mean, the bombers would have blown the bejesus out of it, so killing a third of an entire airfield is probably about right. A couple 3 hits and that airfield will be toast. So the units in question, we can select him and say, okay, whoops, we've called up the airfield. I hit the wrong button. Let's see, if I bring this guy up, he's been used. His strength is at 8. His movement is at 0. So yeah, that's pretty good. That's the game in a nutshell. I've been working on getting the cities to have airfield capabilities, and they now do. A city can house 2 units, just like airfields. So cities can be used. I'm going to double the movement when you bring up let's bring up somebody not used. So we have a movement of 8 on a bomber squadron. So the 8 would say that's going to a target and then returning back home. So in a move cycle, that movement's going to be 16 for them on a one direction. Pretty much they can fly across the whole continent, which is pretty accurate, actually. So that is still to be done. But the game's coming along rather nicely, I think. We can mix and match additional units coming into combat. The next thing I'm going to start hitting pretty hard is going to be the artillery. Excuse me. Got a frog in my throat. So if we jump to, yes, I know. And there we go. So this is the French in bombing, as if they want to bomb something. And then we'll kick it back to Germany. Let's see, this is France. So back to Germany on artillery. So at this point, all of our artillery can now fire if we so choose. So you can then pick out your artillery units and fire over the other units and hit specific targets from a distance. So let's see, that's anti-aircraft. Here's an artillery unit up here. He's out of range. So yeah, that's the next thing I'm going to hit on there. I need to come up with some way to help you as a player identify things on your map. Okay, like how would you possibly know there's an airfield right here? Because there's units covering it up, so you can't see the airfield. So I think I'll have a toggle button somewhere that will allow you to turn things on and off to go like show me all of my artillery units kind of thing, and it basically hides everything except artillery units on the screen of your units, that you can now find just your artillery units or anti-aircraft or where are my planes, and it'll come up with all the hexes where the planes are. So they're airfields or something to that effect. So anyhow, I wanted to show you this. I know it's not that much different than the previous one. From a code perspective, it's massively different. I've rewritten the entire combat, cleaned it up a whole bunch, and made it nice and solid. So there's a few more tweaks to get out of it. But I have a whole lot more combat to deal with, but pretty much it's in place. So, yeah, we're making good progress here. Thanks for watching.